Alright, hello! What is happening here? Ah! Weird cat bites in chat today, what the heck? Oh dear, oh boy. Okay. Better. Sorry. God, I hate this. Look, I had to restart the whole thing because it just wasn't behaving at all, so... Oh, hi, hello, how are you? Hello MG, hello Sam0, hello Janu. Hello Daho, hello Babylon, hello Birdboy, hello Zengetsu, thank you for the pin. Hello Dark Turtle Knight, hello Eritane, hello Vessa. Hello Catch, hello Bushmaster, hello Kisakai. Hello Kalemax, hello THLPH. Hello Walter Clements, hello Daho. Hello. Hello, welcome in. Hello Bloodsuli, welcome in, hello Catch. Welcome in. Oh goodness. Pink Cat Day, yes, Pink Cat Day! I do feel a little bit bad that I didn't have time to do Pink Cat plush because it would have been very fitting. It's just, you know, we are in, like, major crunch mode at the end of this month, so, did not have time to do Pink Cat plush, but you know what? Might end up doing Pink Cat plush in the future. Won't be fitting for Vignette, unfortunately, but, you know, maybe might do that someday. Mail Club more important than plushie. I want to make Golden Glow plushie sometime, but yes, we're juggling a lot. We're juggling a lot right now. One day Pink Cat plush. Hello, Hopeless Amy. Welcome in. Have you done plush for Vignette before? I haven't. It's just that a lot of people like Golden Glow. A lot of people, so I would like to at some point, but there are more pressing matters at hand. Oh my gosh. I have to finish the one for Horn, too. I gotta make sure that I do that this weekend. That is important. That is very important, yeah. Oh, goodness. We have big story stuff today. And we are also... Thank you, Daho. Thank you for shouting out the Mail Club. I appreciate it. Thank you. We are gonna start with Gamba, and then we will jump into story. Does that sound good? Today will be full of joy and whimsy because it's Nami's child and she's pink, so that means nothing will happen, surely. It's also Terra. So, oh boy. I don't know what to expect, but it's Terra, so... you know. Gamba at start? Yes, Gamba at start, because you know what? I have to do a lot of reading, so you know what? I'm not doing a crazy amount, so... Star knows at this point, it's Terra. Exactly. Oh boy. Alright. Let's, my gosh. Trying to get everything all on the way here. Ugh. Supposed to get stormed on all throughout stream, and it's starting up now. We'll see how far and if I lose power. I hope you don't lose power, Catch. But if you do, I understand. But I hope you don't. Wait. Ask Gigi for help, isn't that her thing? Alright. We are going to jump right in here. We're going to pause this. We are going to do this, and then we are going to jump in here. There we go. Just tell Thunderbird to leave Catch alone. Exactly. Exactly. Alrighty. Oh, and we can do our free roll today, because we haven't done that either. And I just want to make sure that I don't forget doing these, because I'm gonna have to do one tomorrow, and that is about all the time I have. Alrighty. Pretty UI. I love this UI. This UI makes me really happy. I'm very glad that we went for this UI. Alright. We have our free roll of the day. See how that goes. Alrighty. Yes. We've got, what, 2 more left, so anything can happen? Anything can happen. All right, let's see. Let's see. And okay. Oh, you know what? Gold certs. The ticket. Hello. Welcome in. Gold certs, my beloved. Exactly. We love gold certs, and we never say no to gold certs. All right, the ticket is good. Alrighty. Hello, Treon. Welcome in. I do not get 6 stars on my free rolls. One day a 6-star will be on the free roll. Maybe it'll be tomorrow. Who knows? All right, let's do something with hopefully a little more hope. A little more hope in it, maybe? Try? And one more. There we go. Okay, we're gonna try. We're gonna see what happens. You got one on one of your free rolls. You do not deserve this kind of crap. Hey, I'm happy for you still. All right. Let's do singles first, and then we'll do a 10. Does that sound good? You're gonna hop on while drawing? Got a surprise to post later on Discord. Ooh, that's exciting. Oh, well, you know, as long as you're gonna mention the Discord, we might as well shout out the Discord, right? Do the 10 first? 10 now? More excited to do 10 to start. There's a guaranteed 5 or 6. Alright, fair enough. Alrighty. Thank you very much for shouting out the Discord. If you do join the Discord, we would love to see you. We'd love to have you. Make sure to grab the rules roll, and then you'll be able to access the whole Discord. Alright, 10 first? We'll do 10 first, though. Okay. I got one of these. Let's make it count, okay? Let's make it count. Alright. Let's try. And... Alright. Okay! Alright. Okay. At the very end, I guess.
Is this the office of the doctor?
Alright.
I've been looking for the place quite a while.
Maybe it'll be Clifford?
Really appreciate it if... what?
Hi, Vignette.
You're the doctor?
Right at the end. Yeah, huh. Alright. Hi, Click. Hello. Hello, Click and Vignette. Look, that's a lot of gold certs. Hello, Matterhorn. Nice to see. Hey, Matterhorn, did you bring home Clifford?
My name is Matterhorn.
Did you bring Clifford around?
Dispatched here by Master Silverash.
I'm Earth Spirit.
Hello, Earth Spirit.
Scholar and
Hello.
reporting in.
It's blue, not gold? Okay, you know what? I'm still okay with that because that might help us in the shop. Hello, Doberman.
Hand over the...
No, it's fine. I'm fine with blue this time because Hello, Rope.
Nice to meet you.
I could have enough to try to get Cliffheart
Don't
through
forget it.
the shop, maybe.
Why do I have
Hello,
it?
Rope.
Ally.
Hello, okay, 2 Matterhorn. Come on, 2 Matterhorn, right?
Code name is Matterhorn.
Come on, 2 Matterhorn.
Dispatched here by Master Silverash.
2 Matterhorn. That's gotta be a sign, right?
This is
Right?
Internet
Hello, Hibiscus.
Hibiscus.
Welcome in.
No one. I'll be.
I am Ansel.
Hello,
a medical
Ansel.
intern.
Okay.
I'll be assisting with surgery and...
And
I'm Clifford.
there we go. Okay. Thank you, Matterhorn. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Matterhorn. Alrighty. There we go. We have finished. We have wrapped up the Snow Leopard family. Snow Leopard family is all home now. I think I'm happy with that. I am very grateful for that. I think that's good. Cliffheart obtained. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Sneppards assemble. All right. Do we try to go for a 6-star in this banner? Did you get altar pram? Yes, we do have pram altar. So we have pram altar, silver ash altar many times, silver ash altar, silver ash pram, and now Cliffheart. The Sneppard family is complete. remember this girl was called a goblin. I'm still happy. You know what? She deserves to be part of the family. She might not have an altar, but you know what? I'm still happy. We brought her home. Remember that the guaranteed is just the first thing. None of the 6 stars you pulled after getting cliff art were the ones you picked for the raid up. Wait, what do you mean by that? It's still right up though, right? It's still right up. We have we've like a few more in singles, and let me think. You'd siege and Fartooth on the banner. Okay. It's right up, but not exclusively. Yeah, I know. Check the blue certs. That's the thing. Okay, now that we have cliff art, we could grab some from shop too. That might actually make it easier too. We might just do that? Maybe we'll just do that. I think we have 2 blue certs. We have 2. And then, I think we might be able to get a few more from shop. Because now I don't need to use, shop for cliff art, so I might just do that. Because I'm never gonna get enough shop for a 6-star with Colonel. That's just not gonna happen. Alright, let's try singles. And... okay. That's fine. We got 1 more to try.
Ally, I
Matterhorn, hello again! Welcome back!
Realm fashion. My code name is Matterhorn. I'm one of the gods dispatched here by Master Silverash.
Yeah, I don't have the, I think I have like 300 something, so I almost had enough for cliff art if we didn't get her, in the run. It's probably unironically better / easier to buy a Colonel 6-star with gold certs than blue. It definitely is, yes, I would agree with that. So, you know what, I like saving gold certs for getting operators, but when it comes to blue certs, I understand using it for tickets because they're really hard to get otherwise. Alright. Last one here, let's try it. And... okay, you know what? Blue is really liking me today for some reason. Hello, Vermel. Welcome in.
Won't regret giving
Hello,
you
hello.
work.
We never regret Vermel. Hello, hello. Alright, let's see how many tickets we can get. Blue certs are few and far between. Absolutely, yeah. Let's see if we have... what do we have for... and... 449. Okay. See, we were able to save it just in case we didn't get cliff art, but now we don't need to. But we don't have enough for 10. Ugh. So it's not a great exchange. Not quite, no. Should we just try on singles? You could use them for the welfare 5-star ops. Fair. I mean, that is fair. I don't know. I don't know. There's a 10x blue in the gold cert shop too. How does that work? For 60? Well, it's a gamble because if I could get someone on the banner, then it would be 60, but then we would save 120. We have a little bit of leeway to try? I like that map, let's go. You know what? Alright, we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. We have a little bit of leeway. We can try. Sure. Please don't mess up. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. They only allow one. And, I guess we'll save the 400 for the other ops. Let's just try. Let's just try. Come on, be nice to me, please. Please. Alright. Let's try. Alright. Let's try. And... okay! Possibly... oh!
Hello.
Hi,
Doctor I. Officer Chen filmed me said that I'd be able to find some helpers here. I need to sign my name.
Oh, the
first.
timing!
Right enough.
Hello, Bagpipe. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hey, you know what? It's always perfect for a Vanguard, right? I will never complain about that.
Bed and board. What's going on here?
Oh, alright. Your gold star ticket got you 2 6 stars too. What the heck? Maybe that's how it goes. Alrighty. Hello, Bagpipe. Welcome in. Alright. Alright, who's number 2? I don't know. I'm scared. Number 2?
Hey there,
Alright, there we go! We got a discount! I'm super happy about that! Hello, Mostama! We just saved 120 gold stars!
And can therefore act independently.
Perfect! Great math! I love
I'll
it!
probably be staying here anyway when I'm not busy. So I'll see you around.
Oh my gosh. It definitely works. It definitely works. Look, I couldn't have known who was going to possibly appear or not appear. If I had set up the shop differently, I would have. There was no way to do it otherwise. There was no way to know. But hello, Mostama! Oh my gosh. Okay. You were right. Blue does like you today. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right. Blue is on our side, apparently. Alright, I'll take it. I will take it. I will take it. Alright. Sadly, we do not have Siege for the, for going forward in story, but that is a-okay. That is a-okay. Now we check Blue search shop again? What do you mean? I can't switch them, sadly. I'm sorry, I know, you guys, I know, a lot of you guys wish it was Siege, because then we could have done both, but there was no way to guarantee any of it. I'm still happy with it. I'm still happy with it. What? What is it? I cannot, no, I'm basically, I should not know that that altar exists. That's sort of my mindset towards it right now. I should not know that the altar exists. Alright. You can buy more blue ticket, but now I'm at 0 pity, right? Alright, we still have the rest of the-
Hello, I'm
Hi, Hayes. Hello. Very
like
fitting,
relaxing
apparently.
work environments. And an employer who...
Alright. Pepperoni, you guys seem like you really want Siege. I guess I should have had her in the shop. I didn't know. Hi, Jessica.
Doctor?
When you got 2 6 stars in a row, stop trusting the pity counter. What?
Ally, I
Hello, Matterhorn.
salute you in true Snow Realm fashion.
Hello again, Click. Click, it feels safe that there's...
Popcar from Operation
Hello, Popcar.
Team A6 report.
Alright.
Captain of
Hello,
Reserve
Orchid.
Team
Welcome in.
A6.
Alrighty.
Orchid reporting in.
I am a-okay with that line. Look, it's a red hair and blue hair. It's almost the same as getting Fia. That's fun. That's funny. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I should push my luck at this point. I feel like a double is a little bit too much pushing your luck, right? You put Mastema in shop because you learned to like her already. If you come to learn Siege through her own story, maybe you'd willingly make her a shop raider next time around. That is true, yeah. I'm just, I'm a little bit like, oh shoot, I should've, there's no way to know, right? There's no way to know. Check the blue search shop? What do you mean check the blue search shop? What do you mean by that? We don't have much. You want to see how far we can get with, okay, I don't think it gives you much, but I will to make you happy. It's not enough. It's not enough. If you had done that, maybe Gamba would have given you nothing. Butterfly effect. True, yeah, true. Time to buy singles? I tried. That's a scary idea. Don't buy singles? Oh my gosh. I wish it just gave you- you know what? I wish it gave you the option to, like, use the blue and then, like, combine it with the gold. Vessa's in a warpath. Vessa is in a warpath. You know, we got double 6-star. I really feel like I would be not smart to push that. Have you done Sui single? Yes, I did the free roll of the day. The 10x or the 5-star up is the way to go. Yeah, that's fair. You got no to quit. You got a good result. Yes, exactly. I feel like I don't want to push it. We just got 2 double 6-star. Maybe Siege ends up on another Colonel banner, you know, during our time. We don't know. If you don't have the 10x tickets, you can combine blue and gold to pull only on the blue one though. Well, that would make sense, yeah. Well, blue and Arundum, I guess. This is a good close, yeah. I think so. I think so. If it had just been the single, I might have felt differently, but double 6-star, really don't think I should push that. I think I should be grateful that we were able to get Mastema and save 120 gold certs. I think that is a really good deal. I am amazed that we actually got to use that deal, frankly. Yeah, I think this is good. I think this is- don't let them persuade you. No, I think this is good. I think we should be grateful. Yeah, in retrospect, maybe I should have had Siege in the shop, but you know what? I had been after Mastema, missed her when I was between Mastema and Ifrit, so, you know, and if she appears in the next Colonel as her own banner, then, you know, so be it. That's the way it rolls, right? I am still very grateful. It was a 50-50. There was no way to tell which direction it would have went. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. How long did Scotty take to come home, for curiosity's sake? I was trying to get Scotty a long time ago, mainly for Sekko at the time. Mainly for Stream Nights for Sekko. And then she ended up being a shop banner, like, after we had finished. After we had finished most of the fish arc, but then I think she was there like right for the end of the boss. Yeah. If Siege ends up being on a future Colonel banner, then we'll test that out. Alright. Oh, enough stalling. I have so much reading. When was the last time we saw Stream Nights in action? Well, going forward, we're gonna be a little stuck, because if it's gonna be main story, I don't really have that much of a leeway, do I? Full Stream Nights? I don't remember, because Stream Nights sort of started gradually turning into, like, canon nights. Which was not something I expected, but side stories kind of took a direction I didn't expect. So, the funny thing is, it started because Arknight won the meme contest, and we ended up grabbing Blemishine with Selector, which happened to be the first of the big side stories that we started doing. Of, like, the main 4 side stories. So then it kind of turned into, let's try to match it as best we can, and then it kind of shifted. You unwantedly pulled all of Cassiops by off-rates. True! Yeah! All of Pinus Sylvestris was off-rate somehow. Alrighty. Get that water ready? I'm scared. I'm gonna try to do the best I can. Okay. We need to go to... Tales of Terra, right? Alright. I'm always forgetting which... Is it... It's not... Here, which one is... Shouldn't it be one of the early ones? Stories of Afternoon... More right? Okay. Oh! Wait, isn't this it? It said that it was within Tales of Terra, so I'm guessing this is it? Okay. Alright. It's confusing. Alrighty. Sounds good. We're gonna do the best we can here. Alrighty. Late sport and torture. Okay. I'm gonna do the best I can here. I don't know why I'm like weirdly nervous today. I don't have any reason to be. I think it's just story that is making me... Yeah, length. Making me a little nervous. Alright. Do the best we can. Alright, Golden Glow. Maybe. Okay. Alright. Nightfall. The rumble of the Originium boilers has yet to cease. Thick plumes of smog gush out of the towering chimneys. The workmen take off their worn-out protective gear and hand it off to the next shift. The day is nearing its end here in Caledon. November 16th, 1097, 9:50 p.m. 9 in the evening is when the infected factory nearby changes shifts. Many of the workmen choose to kill time by paying Miss Quercus's shop a visit. There is not much the shop has to offer to its patrons. A crude fried fin cutlet, a bowl of tasteless potato soup, and a mug of fruit wine-flavored water. And yet the shop has garnered a few regulars. Cheers! Cheers! Here's to brandy! Hey, Sparky! Another pint!
Here you go. Your fruit wine. So, what's going on? Why is everybody so cheery?
Mr. Brandy just gave us all a bonus along with our pay slips for the month. They say it's a bonus, but it's just 100 pence. And considering they work us to the bone, that's the least they could owe us. You sure you should be here at this hour, though? Might get a beating from the missus. Chug on! I'm the king of the castle! She wouldn't dare! Alright, here's to the king of the castle. Cheers! Hey, Sparky! Another pint!
Mr. James, you really should watch your drink, though. We wouldn't want to upset Mrs. James.
Sparky, I heard from your boss you've got something stronger than this piss. Get us some of that!
Not happening! Remember what Miss Quercus told you. Strong drink is bad for your condition. You need to take better care of yourself, Stone.
Come on, what's the problem? This disease is a death sentence. Might as well get a taste of the hard stuff before we arc.
Don't say that! The doctors in the city told us. Neuropathy progresses differently depending on the patient's physical condition.
lighten up. I'm just...
Stone!
Yeah?
Take care of yourself and live life to the fullest. Stop saying that word all the time.
Sorry. Look at you. You got Sparky upset. I didn't mean to. Huh? Looks like we got quite a crowd here today.
Good evening, Mr. Root.
Oi! If it isn't Bitterroot! Come on! Let's drink! Huh? Something to celebrate today? Caledon's infected community is home to many a peculiar man, and Bitterroot counts among them.
Mr. Root works for an organization called Rhodes Island. He's a professional hired by the Lords of the City Council. But the way Rhodes Island treats the infected boggles the mind. Rhodes Island will assist the Caledon City Council and provide medical assistance to all infected, said their public address. Why would anyone be willingly help the infected? Especially when they're not even from here.
How was work today, Bit? Ain't often you get the free time to come for a drink. It's fine. We hired a few extra pair of hands. Things calmed down quite a bit, thanks to them. Yeah? Is it that good working for Rhodes Island? Do they pay well? What of it? You interested? Nah, forget I said anything. I can't even read. I'd just be making a fool of myself.
At first, no one in the infected community trusted them. There were even rumors that they were here to take the late-stage infected away for experiments. But Rhodes Island proved themselves with their actions. They really are here to help. Be it regular erypathy infection checkup, acute erypathy attack treatment, or even just a normal workplace injury, you just walk into their clinic and they'll help you. Even right here, right now, there are those who have doubts about Rhodes Island's true motives. But at the very least, all of the pub's regulars trust them.
By the way, Jim, I saw your wife on my way here. What? You sure? Oh, bugger. You carry on with the drinks. I just remembered I've got a few errands to run. See you around! There goes our king of the castle. Yeah, off I go. We'll do this another time.
Be safe on your way home, Mr. James. Unlike most of the people in the establishment, Mr. James is not infected. In Caledon, it isn't uncommon to find non-infected working in the infected community. Ever since the new Caledon Infected Act came into place, a lot of the unemployed poor have been risking themselves working in the infected factories. A great majority of them leave the infected community as soon as they get off work. They also avoid coming into direct contact with the infected during work hours. That's understandable. All of us infected have gotten used to the attitude, and no one blames the non-infected workmen for it. Though, still, there are people like Mr. James.
There goes my drinking, buddy. Come on, Bean, stop spacing out over there. Have a few pints with me. Quiet down, I'm reading the newspaper. What's the headlines? It's all big news the last couple of days. The whole town's talking about it. Don't tell me you haven't heard. The new bill, is it? That's some big news indeed. What new bill? The one that's going to improve how us infected workers are treated. Do you ever do anything except drink? This bill's going to be massive for all of us. Here I thought it was something that actually mattered. You're naive, you know? I gave up on that hook'em long ago. What, you don't want them to start treating us better? You think the lords actually care about us infected? On your bike! I guarantee you, this bill thing's bound to fail. It'll be unanimous even. And then it'll be like nothing ever happened. They're doing this just for show, I tell you. Too bad then. You're wrong. The bill didn't pass, but it didn't fail either. It was a tie. Final decision's going to have to wait till next time. I'm still not buying it. It won't pass. What does the paper say, though? What's in that bill specifically? 1 second. Let's see. I remember some bits and pieces of it back when they announced it. Oh, take a look. It says here that the infected workers cannot work more than 15 hours a day. That the factories have to give the infected the same kinds of originium protective equipment as non-infected. Don't make me laugh. There's a snowball's chance that's true. What's that saying again? There's no pies in the sky? What would you Outlanders even know? Me? I'm a born and bred Caledonian. I've seen how they do things my whole life. No one knows the nobles how I do. You're still counting on those stingy tossbots to do anything for you out of their pockets? Dream on. You want to at least hold out some hope. Keep a positive outlook on things. There's no need to be so negative. Who could have thought 10 years ago that they'd pass the New Caledonian Infected Act, right? Now that's apples to oranges. Us infected can work their factories, and the heads only have to pay us half the money. They get to pocket the other half. Of course they pass that bill! That's true. Oftentimes they don't even pay us with cash. Just wage tickets. Things take time. I think you could be more optimistic about this. Keep in mind that Caledon willingly accepts infected from all the cities out there, and even offers work. You don't see that anywhere else in Victoria. I heard from some of the foremen these policies are, what, Colombian style? Are all the Colombian cities like this? Well, it's complicated. There's a tiny bit of difference. Whatever, time for a new topic. Any other news? Let's see. Terror in Caledon. Loud roars heard underground at night. And then, possible infected smuggling activity spotted in abandoned districts in Caledon outskirts. Then there's also this. Public safety in jeopardy. Convicts and wanted criminals have infiltrated the infected community.
Why are all the headlines like that?
That's the Caledon Daily, their rubbish reporting for you. They love their terrorizing headlines, and they take care to add the word infected in there. Just talking about those hack journos makes me want to puke. It's true, but you should still be careful, Susie. Caledon hasn't been all that safe lately.
I'll watch out. Thanks.
November 17th, 1097, 8:40 a.m.
Fin fillet, potatoes, green onions. I guess that's about it. Oh, and the pepper, too. I just have to deliver these to Mr. Kells, right?
Yes, please.
Oh, on my way!
Foreigners go home! Out with the infected! This is our home! Out with the infected! It's the infected's fault us porters lost all our jobs!
It's not uncommon to find people protesting the infected community here in Caledon. When the City Council passed the New Caledonian Infected Act 4 years ago, a large group of infected migrated to the city for work all at once. But the hostility between the non-infected and the infected didn't improve.
Hey you! The infected there! Get over here!
I'm just walking past.
What's that you're holding, eh?
It's just...
What's that in your basket? Let me see it!
These are items I'm delivering to a customer.
Shouldn't your lot be working in the factories right now? What are you wandering around here for?
It's part of my job to deliver things too.
Who said you could talk back?
Oh. Spark Arts. Bear with it, Susie. Don't fight back. This isn't the first time something like this has happened.
What gives you infected the right to walk the streets in broad daylight anyway? It's all your fault the air here has gotten so polluted. Bunch of pests. Go back to the sewers where you belong.
But you're the one who came to the infected community.
What? What are you looking at me for? Looking for a fight? That's enough, mister. Let's not overdo it. And who are you? The tall, masked man helps the feline girl up and turns around to face the thug. There's no reason to lay hands on an unarmed lady now. It's not a very honorable thing to do, wouldn't you agree? What? She's just an infected! And what's with you, trying to be a hero? Well, if you want some, come and get it! Coward.
Mr. Red!
I'm afraid I don't have what it takes to offend you, kind sir. Though before you continue, I should inform you that I have originium crystals on my face, and your punch landed right on one. What? Oh, sir, this isn't good. Look, I'm bleeding out of my mouth, and your hand is injured. It might just get you infected, too. What? But... Hurry, to the hospital! You can still make it! Damn you, Ursus! You better watch your back! You'll regret this! Enough now! Get to the hospital!
Thanks, Mr. Red. Are you okay?
Don't worry about me. I'm used to taking a beating. I could ask you the same. Look at your face. It's all swollen.
I'm okay. I put some ice on it when I get home.
There have been more anti-infected protests here lately. You should avoid this area on your way back. Where are you headed? I'll go with you.
Thanks, but don't you have work? I wouldn't want to be a bother.
Don't worry yourself. I have errands in the area too.
Mr. Red works at a nearby factory, and he visits the shop sometimes. He may be from Ursus, but he doesn't like to drink. He prefers to read a book in the shop all by himself. The other workers seem to really respect him. They all call him the boss man. But, Mr. Red, is that man really going to catch Ripathy?
Of course not. You don't just get infected like that. I was only scaring him. Ripathy can spread through blood, but he only had some minor scrapes. It's pretty effective as a bluff, though.
I see.
Those bastards! What a lot of utter scumbags! Laying hands on a young lady. Have they no shame?
Don't get yourself all worked up. I'm okay.
So they ran out after they hit you. Did you see where they went? They ran north, so my guess is they headed to the Boil. Boil, eh? It won't be easy to find them then. In any case, I'll make a note. They've been fairly short-staffed at the guards lately. Does your face still hurt? Need me to massage it a bit?
It's okay. Don't worry about me, Officer Granny.
It's true how Caledon hasn't been that safe lately, but I didn't expect you to get attacked, Susie.
Officer Granny isn't with the local Caledon guards. She's a mounted police officer temporarily loaned to the local guards and assigned to the infected community. Of course, the Caledon guards aren't very interested in keeping the infected safe. This short-staffed business seems to be an excuse, too. Which makes Officer Granny one of the few local law enforcement officers willing to help the infected. Though, just a few of them alone can't solve all of the community's safety problems.
No loss of property, and that's filed. This is all I can do for you right now. I'm off now. Come find me if there's any more trouble.
Thank you, Officer Granny.
The idiots better hope I don't find them first. What if you do find them? I'll beat the life out of them! Think, Stone. The moment you lay a finger, everyone around will start screaming and making a fuss. Then, the next morning, front page of Caledon Daily will read, Infected batters innocent citizen. Security problems worsen by the day. Well... And I remember that rotten boy and his loud mouth. A month ago, he was protesting the crowd in overalls, complaining how the factory he worked at was shut down because of the infected. 2 months ago, he protested with the hawkers and said the infected stole his merchandise. So, what is he today?
I think he said he was a hoarder?
What in the world? Sounds like something the gangs of the Boil would do. He was probably hired. Now, which lord did we offend again? The infected community has always been a thorn in the side of certain people. As long as the councilors who support the new bill aren't in the majority, these things will keep happening. We'd better keep our eyes peeled. This prick, though. Forget Susie. He even tried to fight you, boss man. And how dare he? Alright, enough. Your pint's getting lonely. How am I supposed to drink, knowing our little Sparky got harassed?
You're just exaggerating.
Sparky, take this.
Huh? What is it?
It's an ointment that helps reduce swelling. Anywhere it hurts, just rub some on there after you wash your face tonight. Huh? Now how come you're not giving me some of that? This is from Yan. Don't you know how expensive it is? Besides, look how rough you are. What do you need it for?
Oh, if it's that expensive, I can't take it.
No, do. Does not work a pub with a swollen face.
This isn't exactly a pub, though. Thanks, Mr. Bean. In that case, your drinks are on the house tonight.
Now that's what I'm talking about! Susie, are you sure you have to go?
Yes, Mom. Staying here isn't going to do any of us any good.
No, Susie, listen to me. I found another job this month. Don't worry about the medicine. We'll figure something out.
Please don't. I can't be a burden on the family anymore. Not when my baby brother and sister still have school, and when my big brothers are all still healthy.
I can't let my daughter go to another city alone.
Don't worry about me. I heard how the infected working in Caledon get medicine as part of their pay.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault, Susie. I'm so sorry.
I'll take care of myself. Don't worry, Mom.
November 18th, 1097, 9:20 a.m.
Every now and then, I dream of my family. I was born in Bushendal, a small town in the northern edge of Victoria. When I was little, back when my father was still alive, he would take our whole family out to picnics. When you're up on Mount Shea, gazing out into the distance, you can even see the vast Cashmersian plains. It's been 5 years since the last time I went home, but my mother still sends me letters. My family's situation has taken a turn for the better since I left. It was difficult to pay all the expenses and infected needs with just my mother and my brother's income. They're living a better life, and that's more than enough for me. Welcome!
Look who's here!
Hi, boss!
Little Susie.
Let me give your ears a good rub. Boss, that tickles.
Boss again? Come on, don't be such a stranger.
Miss Quercus.
Quercus? That's more like it.
Quercus is a free spirit, and also the owner of the shop. Although most people here treat it like a pub, it's actually Quercus's arboretum and lighting shop. Many have asked us why she would open such a shop in the infected community. and her answer has always been a very simple one.
Why open a lighting shop?
Because I want to. That said, Quercus actually spends very little time in Caledon. The shop seems only to be a hobby of hers. In other words, she really meant it when she said she wanted to. She mostly works as a messenger, spending her time bustling about in the wilderness. Most people call her the Druid of Gudodin. By the way, Quercus's arts are actually very unique. She plants all kinds of strange flora around the shop, and she brewed most of the alcohol we sell here herself. She even gave me my staff and arts unit because they can apparently help me control my Originian arts. Why did you come back this time? Did you need something?
Oh? I'm not allowed to come see you without a special reason? I have something to take care of. What, have you forgotten? It's almost the end of the year.
Oh, right. This is a defining moment for me. I've been saving up money for a few years now. I want to buy this place. I want to have my own shop here in Caledon. No matter what I do, this will be the beginning of my independence. And Quercus often tells me that the shop's landlord has been thinking about renting to someone else, and that she doesn't have much time to take care of it.
So, you saved up all this? That's amazing, Susie!
But, Quercus, are you sure it's okay? Isn't it a bit on the low side for a place like this?
How many times have you asked me that now? Do you not trust me?
No, I mean, of course I trust you.
I'll get you a meeting with the landlord sometime next week for you to work out the details. He's a dependable one.
Next week, huh?
November 18th, 1097, 9:56 p.m.
Here's your tea, Miss Mountbellin.
Thanks.
Thelfel Julie Mountbellin is one of our regulars. She's just Miss Mountbellin to us. She's another of Rhode Island's experts. She's in charge of coming up with solutions to solve infected problems for the council. Just like Mr. Root, she got along with the other customers straight away. The Mountbellin name is known far and wide in the country, so I still haven't grown completely used to seeing a lady from such a prestigious family having tea around the infected community.
Judging by your look, I suppose the lords did something to make you unhappy? Miss Mountbellin takes a sip of tea. Both her lips and the blood vessels on her forehead are twitching. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I spent 2 weeks preparing all that data, and they only read a single page of it. Just 1 page! How short-sighted can they be? The issues I raised are urgent to the point they need addressing right now. You can't tell me it doesn't worry them one bit. Oh, they don't worry about the fire until it started burning them. If this drags on, it'll immolate them completely. Hasn't the reunion mayhem in Gododin taught them anything? The flames of reunion Gododin were stomped out 2 years ago. Why would it be a problem to these noble lords? Things aren't that simple, though. It's as though they don't even understand the crux of the matter. Reunion isn't just a band of thugs or bandits. There's a reason they started that uprising. Oi, is it just me, or did it get warmer in here all of a sudden? Yeah, I think it did. Not again. Cool it a little. Don't burn my store down. Never mind.
Calm down, Miss Mountbellin. You're off work. Try to keep a happier face on, I think. Here, give these a try.
What do you have here? Sweets?
That's right. Quercus made these vanilla mints herself. Let them calm your rage.
Thanks. I was on a holiday in Siesta just a few months ago, and now I'm starting to miss that place.
It sounds like you've really had it tough, Miss Montbellin. Loosen up some if you can. At least I have you lot to listen to me grumble here. You can't do that at Rhodes Island? You'd think my case is bad? Everyone has it tough here. How tough there? Kicking up a fuss at work would only hurt morale.
Don't worry, we're all a bunch of idiots. By the time you finish a sentence, we've gone and forgotten what you've said.
So, what conclusion did the lords arrive at?
Well, halfway through the meeting, they started fixating on all those silly rumors.
You mean like the sounds in the city underground and criminals have infiltrated the infected community?
In the end, it's all the infected's fault, eh?
Right. It's all just basic conspiracy theories. It's a mystery to me who's even been spreading them. Anyway, the meeting devolved into a pointless shouting match after that.
Sounds like a lot of the lords support the infected community, though. We do solve a lot of their problems, after all. Some of the lords have made a good bit of dough over the last few years. Likelihood is they're just more amenable to it than most, considering they're directly profiting.
Besides, the community doesn't only concern the infected anymore. There's plenty of non-infected working here now, right?
That's true. I'm one of them right here.
Right, that's a fair point. But talking about it all here and now won't change a thing. I still have other engagements tomorrow, so if you'll excuse me. Be careful out there.
Now, setting that aside, why are you working here in our community, James? It's strange for me to say, but isn't it a bit risky, on shift with the infected? Risky, eh? Tell you the truth, risks are, in the end, nothing more than an unknown. Putting food on the table, that's the immediate problem. If worst comes to worst, suppose I actually catch a riptide. My family are still going to live better than if I didn't have a job. I've got 2 little mouths to feed. I can't just leave it to my wife to be the breadwinner. Besides, it's not like she makes much selling scarves. We wouldn't be able to get by. My mom's got asthma. It costs an arm and a leg to treat. My dad's got some serious bone disease, too. He can't even get out of bed. I don't have a choice. If only I could find better work. How come it sounds like your life's more of a mess than mine? Why are you so quiet today, Stone? Did something happen? How old did James say his kids are again? One's 8, the other 12. Why? No reason. Just thinking. Come on, if you've got something on your mind, just say it. It's not like we're strangers.
Did you run into some kind of trouble, Stone?
Trouble, huh? Ugh. I got a letter from my wife. She says she'll come pay me a visit with our daughter. A daughter? You have a daughter?
I didn't know you were married.
What? Isn't that strange to you? No, not like that. Just an infected having a kid. Oh, don't you worry about that. Caught a riptide afterwards. My wife and daughter are fine. Isn't that a good thing? Why the long face? Right, you got a riptide. Your wife didn't abandon you. Wish the missus cared about me like that. Look at me. How am I supposed to face them the way I am now?
What's wrong with the way you are?
Right, why look down on yourself like that?
It's true, though. You're not exactly in good shape to see her. Why don't we get you a haircut? You could at least be a little better groomed. Alright, if it's a haircut Stone needs. Brandishes a pair of scissors and a comb.
Hold your beasties! You know how to cut hair, Sparky?
Now, don't underestimate her. My girl Susie's a master hairdresser. Ta-da! Well, doesn't that look pretty good?
I don't usually cut it so short. Feels all breezy. Hey, you're looking fresh.
I think you can do a lot for yourself if you pay just a little more attention to your hair, Stone.
Look at me, though. My life's a disaster. How am I supposed to find the time to care about my hair?
Don't think like that! It's because life's so hard that we should find our own ways to live better.
Right. No one ever said the infected have to live in misery. Chin up. Your wife will be delighted to see you like this. Take it slow. You come to my room later. I've got some clean clothes I've been holding on to. Haven't worn them much. Give them a wash and see if they fit. You sure about that? What's to stand on ceremony? Just take them. Now come on, drink up! November 23rd, 1097, 10:35 a.m.
Today's the day. I'm meeting the landlord. There's a thick stack of cash in front of me. 6,500 pounds. This amount of money was once unthinkable to me. When I was little, one of my brothers broke an originium lamp we had. Mom gave him a real good spanking. That was the first time I saw her get that angry. She needed that lamp to patrol the mine shaft at night. The lamp was worth 150 pounds. It was almost her entire month's salary. That's what got her so angry. How many originium lamps could 6,500 pounds buy? I assessed the enormity of the heavy, foul-smelling pile of sacrifice before me. All the meals I've skipped over the years. All the hardships I've suffered through. 6,500 pounds. These sheets of paper are like a bridge I laid myself, brick by brick. On the other side stands my dreams. Susie, get it together! You're just meeting with the landlord. He's just a landlord. From tomorrow onward, you'll be the shop's owner. Your dream is coming true. You're almost there, Susie. I look in the mirror and give my cheeks a good slap. How should I greet him? Nice to meet you, sir. I'm very glad to... No, the smile's too stiff. My dream's about to come true, but I don't feel the least bit excited. On the contrary, I'm growing more and more afraid of seeing the man about to walk into the shop. Landlord, what kind of person is he? Is he infected or not? Will he really sell the shop to me? He's selling it to me so cheap. Could it be a scam? Is he doing this because, like everyone else, he just wants to make fun of me? To humiliate me? Maybe Corcus isn't infected either. Maybe they're in on this together just to... what am I thinking? I'm using pain to suppress these shameful, despicable emotions. Don't be like this, Susie. This is hideous. I stare into the mirror. The only thing that can be heard inside the quiet shop is the clock's ticking. It's like torture.
Susie, are you there?
Watch your arts.
What's the matter with you? What are you so scared of? Did something happen?
No, I'm okay. Good morning, Miss Quirkus.
Look at those dark circles under your eyes. What's wrong? Did you not sleep well?
I was a little nervous.
Good morning, Miss Susie.
Oh, Mr. Root! Sorry, I didn't see... Huh? What time is it? Oh, sorry, Mr. Root. We aren't open today. Did you need something?
You haven't told her yet, Quirkus. Oh, you're right. I haven't.
Huh?
I forgot to mention it, but he's the landlord who owns the shop.
So, the previous owners signed their contracts with Mr. Root?
It's a long story. Anyway, Rhodes Island actually owns this property. I've heard the details from Quercus. Miss Susie, you want to buy the store, is that right? Permit me to ask then, what kind of business do you want to run here?
Business? Oh, business! My father was a hairdresser. When I was little, he often said, we shouldn't change our attitude towards life just because we're poor. Hairdressing may seem trivial, but if someone's putting in the effort to keep themselves groomed, then they must still carry the will to live. That's why I thought it would be nice to open a hair salon in the infected community.
Hairdressing, huh? For the infected. That sounds very nice. It's a deal then. Someone will come by to sort out the contract later.
That's it?
We've known each other for a long time, haven't we? You'll be fine, Susie.
My own shop. It feels like I'm dreaming. That reminds me. Where will you go now, Miss Quercus? Are you going to leave the city?
Oh, don't look at me like that. It's not like I won't ever come back.
I'll stop by every now and then. I have lots of friends in town, you know?
Oh, and one last thing. Susie, Quercus got you a little gift.
A gift? Huh?
Come, Susie. Everyone's waiting for you. Congratulations!
You did it, Susie! Officer Granny, why are you here?
Alright, now Sparky's the owner. Make sure you keep the booze we like on taps. Congratulations, Susie.
Mr. Red, aren't you supposed to be working?
Oh, we took the day off. We weren't going to miss the moment you took over the shop. That's right. I've been coming here every day for the last few years now. I probably know this place better than I do my own home. Your wife could give you a good socking for that. All right then. Miss Susie, our new owner, the shop is all yours.
Oh, why are you tearing up? Don't cry.
Yeah, no crying. Life's been hard for all of us lately. It's not often we get something to celebrate, yeah? Cheer up. Anyway, it doesn't matter what you turn the place into. I'll be here. What's this? Tears of joy?
Miss Quercus,
Okay now. No more tears.
My dream. To the infected, dreams are distant and unattainable. My dream has always been to have my own shop, my own life. So I wouldn't have to be a burden on my family anymore. And now, my dream is about to come true. It's an unimaginable luxury for an infected. Does that make me lucky?
November 25th, 1097, 6:35 a.m. Smoke. A thick layer of smoke spreads from a corner of the infected community, breaking the morning tranquility. Evacuate the nearby residents first! You there! Quick dawdling about! Nothing to see here! Over here! The fire's still going! Check again for casualties! This is the infected community! Look for any traces of originium, like damaged appliances! Don't let any activated dust spread! Bloody hell! Why is somebody setting fires around here?
Why?
Evacuate everyone first! Hey, you! Feline, over there! What are you doing?
Smoke. Smoke and scorched stench fill the air. burning leather and timber crack apart in the lingering heat.
Don't run in there! Are you daft? Hold her back!
Why?
The girl is unwilling to believe what she sees before her. She wants to close her eyes.
This has to be a dream. This has to be a bad dream. Right.
The moment she opens her eyes, she'll be free of this nightmare.
Yes, when she opens her eyes, she'll be greeted by the same old ceiling.
A new day awaits her. A new day with her own shop.
But the shop before her is nothing but a pile of rubble engulfed in flames.
Of the sign that once read green spark, nothing remains but a few burnt fragments. It matches the walls and ceiling, long since rendered ash. Before her eyes lies what was once her dreams, her hopes, and her future. All of it now buried in this burning rubble.
Why?
The will that once helped the feline girl through countless tribulations can support her small body no longer. She falls to her knees. The scorching ashes burns her hands and legs. The broken fragments cut through her skin. In the ruins of despair, an infected lost everything. And so the blaze is extinguished. Oh. I say we pretend the last part never happened. She got her shop happily ever after. Oh. Why do the happy ones always get the worst misfortunes? Oh, jeez. And this is why everyone has to eat to their golden glow. Oh. I swear we've read that story at some point. Definitely not! We definitely have not read this yet, no. Oh my gosh. You have a proposition? I'm scared to know whatever your proposition is. The first record is really long, yeah, there's... I knew that going in, I was scared going in, knowing that. Ugh. How much LMD do you have so you can give like 95% of it to her? Oh my gosh. Oh. I'm pretty sure she's E2. I'm pretty sure we have her at E2. Oh goodness. This poor kitty. No! 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 That is not the answer, Mo! That is not the answer! Oh my god! No! Mo on the Twitch side says, time to go, Sweeney Todd. That is not the answer, Mo! Please! We do not want to corrupt this poor small cat. Oh. I thought you didn't know horror movies. I know the very bare bones basics of famous horror movies, just, you know, as pop culture reference. Doesn't mean I've seen them. But if someone mentions a name, I'll be like, ah, yes. I am aware of the pop culture one-sentence summary of this. That's pretty much it. I might mix them up, but I at least know this one. Oh, the other thing is that sometimes, for some godforsaken reason, Sweeney Todd gets used as theater performance in schools. I don't know why, but I've seen that multiple times. So yeah, that's another reason I happen to know it. High school theater performances, apparently. I don't know what they're teaching the children nowadays. Definitely a story for school children. I don't know why. I've seen that on numerous occasions, that for some reason, someone made a theatrical version of it and it ends up being used for plays. I don't know why. There was no Trichodia there for you, at least. It's a good, fantastical horror play. It's terrible! But yeah, I remember that for some reason it's very commonly done for plays. Locked key, please! Oh my gosh. I was about to say let's not do that and let's just have her bake sweets with Gummy, but then I realized that that's also somewhat problematic history, so that's also not great. In alternate timeline, we might have ended up with a serial killer kid. What the heck is wrong with you guys? Oh my god. Can we please have some happier times? Please? Oh, this poor kitty. Oh my gosh. Alright. No? Moving on. Moving on. Okay. Moving on from the insanity. You're just a mirror of your fantastic stewardship. Oh gosh. So if in an alternate timeline it had been like that, then you guys would have all turned into the bunnies from Monty Python, and I don't think that that's something that would be good. Alright. Next up we have... Yes. Anywhere I wander. Okay. Haze. Well, we pulled Haze enough. I think I should know her voice more or less by now. Alright. If you were evil, we'd be all nice and ordered. Alright. Anywhere I wander. Oh, we are back to the same place. November 19th, 10:97, 9:20 p.m. This way. Up ahead. Okay. They're over there still. I think I can see her. Wait, didn't we just pass this road sign? We're back to where we were. I mean, we're running in circles. See, I knew it. There's something funny about that feline's arts. Calm down. The infected community's up ahead. The thief's definitely hiding somewhere in there. Damn infected. I'll find them, even if I have to flip the place upside down. That's enough. Let's head back. Are you sure we should just let her go, Chief? What about the money and the merchandise? Forget it. She didn't take that much. We'll all chip in a little and foot the bill. The boss made it very clear he didn't want any unnecessary trouble. Give him any more fuss, and a sacking will be the least of your worries. Let's go. You'll have to be a little smarter than that to catch a cat. Minnie, you there? Miss Witch! Here you go. Your meal and medicine for today. Thanks! Don't eat too fast. You mustn't choke on your food. A slice of bread and enough rice to stifle her hunger for the day. When exactly did I start helping people? And why? I had enough trouble keeping myself alive. Miss, you don't look too well. Really? Is it that obvious? When can I start using Originium arts like you? Not today. Huh? But I want to be a witch too, like you. Maybe once you get a bit bigger, Kit. Sharp pain. The sharp, prickling pain of the cerebropathy lesion hasn't stopped hurting for the past 3 months. Maybe it's time to leave this place. It wouldn't be nice if anyone got caught in the crystallization when it finally happens. No, when the time comes to wave goodbye to this world, it must be done elegantly and in perfect solitude. That's how a proper kitten and a caster from the Witch Forest is supposed to go. One pub, 2 pubs, 3 pubs. 7 kits, 8 kits, 9 kits. Take a guess how many pubs and stray cats there are in this infected block. I know, because I counted. There are 8 pubs and 32 stray kittens. That's 4 kittens to each pub and a fresh fin for each kitten. Have you ever counted how many cities you've visited? How many infected settlements you've seen? I have. 5 cities, 8 settlements, and 17 prison breaks. I've been to many cities, but Caledon is definitely one of the more interesting ones. Everyone's the same here. They're out to make a living when the sun goes up, and they're into the pub to drink when the sun goes down. When they close their eyes at night, they never worry about what the next day will bring. Infected, normals. What's the difference? Maybe one day, with a loud kaboom, the whole of Caledon Bay will slip into the sea, and that'll be the wonderful end of everything. Which is why, if I had to pick a place to die, this wouldn't be too bad a choice. A place where I can look down on the whole city, and my body's turning to stone, and then bang! Nothing left of me, no one any the wiser. But nonetheless, I'll have to pick a place that's farther away, lest the dust drift its way down into the streets. The rocks in my body seem to have calmed down. Looks like it's not yet time. At least, not today. Until that day comes, I always have to think about where I'll find tomorrow's fun. Oh, I didn't even notice. Sun's already up. Good morning, Victoria. Good morning, Caledon. So, who's the lucky contestant who gets a visit from the kitty today? November 23rd, 10:97, 10:14 p.m. Not a soul in these buildings here. Is it how close it is to the abandoned districts? An old warehouse? Maybe there's something I can use? Let's take a peek. Food. Can't be food here, right? Maybe something I can make a $5 or so from. Whoa, there's a bit of dust. And it reeks of machine oil. Nothing quite adorable here. This vase looks pretty, though. Don't touch nothing. Huh? I don't get it. All we're doing is kidnapping a few infected and an old man. Why get everyone all puffed up? Shut up. Do your job and get paid. Don't ask questions. Phew. Counted up the weapons yet? Looking good. Probably overkill for a rickety old counselor.
Weapons? Counselor? Boring.
Keep your eyes open, though. Those goons are hired guns. I don't trust them. What about the explosives? We don't need to worry about the originium bombs? We got guys to handle that for us, not our department. All we gotta do is ready the weapons and arts units. Good to go in 3 hours. Then we'll just wait at the boil till they're done and pick up from there. Who's that? You hear that? Weird. I thought I locked the doors. I heard it loud and clear. Someone's in here. Someone? Where? No hiding in a room this small. It's probably just some cat. Yeah, that's it. Just a cat tempting fate in here. Let's see now. Which little kitten came poking her head into a place she shouldn't have?
Don't be so petty. Can't a passing stray kit take shelter here for the night?
Who are you? An infected. Perfect timing there.
I told you. I'm just a stray cat passing by. I wandered in here by chance alone. Won't you overlook this if I give you this pretty vase?
What you heard don't matter. I don't care if you really did stumble in by accident, but now that we found you, you ain't getting out of here alive. It's curtains for you, kitten.
Haven't you heard? Bad luck befalls those who harm cats.
Mist? How is she still... What's with this mist?
What's the rush now? How about I give you two a riddle to chew on? Why is a rock like a firework?
You ain't going nowhere!
This should be far enough. A noble's room. The smell always makes me lose my lunch. My shoulder. An angry lad's a fair decent shot. At least it didn't nick any bones.
Grabs the arrow shaft. Miss? Who might you be?
Don't move! Shh, quiet. I don't want to kill you. I just need to hide here for a spell. You'd best work with me here. If you don't behave, this arrow will...
Calm down, miss. No need to be so tense. You look hurt. Do you need any assistance?
Stay back!
The black smoke manifested by her originium art spreads throughout the room. The old man takes a step backward and falls to the ground. Sir, are you alright? I'm fine. I'm writing my proposal. Do not disturb me until daybreak! Very good, sir. If my hunch is correct, you should be an infected. Don't be afraid. I won't hurt you. The elderly Sabra noble suddenly grabs his chest and lets out a pained moan.
What is it? I was just giving you a scare with my arts. Oh, well, there's a bother. Someone help! We have a man down! Oh well, about time to go.
Something wrong, sir. I heard a girl... Master Angst, what happened? What do we do now? Shouldn't we just kick in the door and get her? You stupid or something? Don't you know who lives here? That's Counselor Angst's mansion. Counselor? That's like a lord? Here? Of all places? Why would a counselor live right by the infected? And ain't this house kind of small? Just shut your mouth. We'll figure out another way. There she is! Showing yourself, huh? Saves us the trouble of dragging you out.
You two, you're a pain in my rear.
Don't even think about it! Get her! She took a hit. She won't get far. Watch her arts, though. We don't know if they can kill, but they can definitely mess with our senses. Let's see what she's capable of. It's fogging up again. She's casting! She ducked in here, huh? Green spark. Some kind of pub? Don't look like it. All these old buildings are pretty much the same. There's no way out but the way she came in. She's trapped. Slow down. No rush. The feline's got some fancy arts. Watch the smoke. Won't be easy to catch her alive or take her down either. And we don't got so much time to deal with her. Still got those incendiaries? You want to burn the place down? Buildings around here are packed pretty tight. You sure about that? Hurry up already. Nobody cares about the infected. Even if it makes a scene, that's just a distraction for us. You think too much. Just get to it. We can't afford to make any mistakes here. We need her done in, capiche? Gotcha. That'll do the trick. Now let's skedaddle. Goddamn diseased cat made me spend all night running around the city. I hear that when the infected die, they turn to ash and explode. Never seen it for myself, though. Don't worry about that. Let's go.
You'll have to be smarter than that to catch a cat. Listen up. You didn't drive me into this corner. It's only because of my condition.
November 26, 10:97, 9:27 a.m. Sharp pain. Her lungs hurt, her stomach hurts, her liver hurts.
Looks like normal painkillers don't do a thing anymore.
Stricken with pain and disease, the feline girl looks up at the sky through the windows of the abandoned house. A heavy fog shrouds the entire city of Caledon, to the point that the sun's radiance can no longer be seen. From the gray hills to Toron, then Castshire, and finally to Caledon.
I kept running, wandering the world without aim. My friends all died, one by one. And the further I got, the more I lost. Even a dandelion caught on the wind ends up settling somewhere. This kitty's all too tired out. Miss Witch, are you okay? Is that blood? It looks like this is the end. Minnie, I have something for you. Do you know how much these coins are worth? Yes. Take one to Grandma Winnie every day and ask her to give you something to eat. And here.
The feline witch takes out a black hat and an exquisite ring.
The witch's ceremony. Not that it has much meaning left to it anymore. I am Hayes, the 113th witch of the Witch Forest. May the Grey Hill sages of the past bear witness to it all. Witness the entrance of a new member to our ranks. Witness the birth of a new soul. Do you remember what you asked me before? Now you're a witch. Really? So I can use arts now? Listen, you've always been able to use arts. You have a gift for it. But when you use them, you need to use this ring, just like I taught you before. Without this ring, you aren't allowed to use Originium arts. Understand? Yes.
Also, you're only allowed to use Originium arts on bad people. You remember how to tell bad people, don't you?
Yes!
That's good. Feline Witch stands up and struggles toward the exit.
Miss Witch, are you leaving?
Yes, it's time for me to go. November 25th, 1097, 3:47 a.m. The abandoned district on the edge of Caledon. It is the quietest part of the city. Ever since a natural disaster swept across Caledon a few years ago, this district, having fallen into disrepair, was moved to the edge of the city. The crumbling buildings, the collapsed foundations, all of it bore witness to Caledon's history. Gazing out from the top of the abandoned towers, there is but a vast, endless wasteland in the distance. If I had to pick a resting place, this might be one of the fun ones. I knew this day would come. I can't really say it came sooner than expected either. The feline witch sits against a wall in a corner and gently closes her eyes. The sharp pain of the Erypathy lesion is starting to fade, and her body feels heavier and heavier by the moment. Her memories flash quickly by, as though playing back before her eyes. All her witch friends, the gentle Great Witch Grant, and the night the Victorian soldiers burned the witch forest by their cannon fire. The time she spent drifting in the wastelands and the cities, the days she had to steal to get by, and all the unfair treatment she has suffered. None of it matters anymore. It's all coming to an end. Yet, suddenly, she hears someone sobbing. I can't even have my last moments to myself, can I? Now I know this place gets visitors. Hayes follows the wailing to another part of the abandoned tower. In front of her, a feline girl stands next to a window, trembling.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do anymore.
With a helpless, grief-stricken look, the feline girl totters at the edge of the building. That's very dangerous, you know?
Who are you?
Nobody important. But I do need to tell you a few things before you jump. After you do it, you won't be nearly as adorable as you are now. Honestly, I can't recommend it. Your friends will be awfully sad to see you in that state when they find you tomorrow.
Friends. Quercus.
The sobbing girl hesitates and steps back from the window. That's better now. What do I call you, little kitten?
Susie. Susie Glitter.
That's a pretty name. You can call me Hayes.
Miss Hayes. Miss Hayes, what are you doing out here so late?
I was about to ask you the same. This is my personal secret hideout. How did you find it? Oh well, I can give a cute little kit like you special permission to play around here. But not if you've come for a cordless bungee jump, however. Oh dear, what are you crying for?
No,
It's okay. Cry all you want. No one will hear you, so no need to hold it in. Nobody's ever around here. Though there's no booze either. It'd be nice if we had some though, wouldn't it? What I do have for you is free time. Come, have a talk with me? Why were you about to do something so silly?
I had this dream. I've had it for years.
A years-long dream? Sounds lovely.
I worked so hard for it, years upon years. I dedicated my whole life to it. And a few days ago, it was gone in the blink of an eye. Somebody destroyed all of it. I don't even know why. None of it's left. Nothing. How much time do us infected get, anyway?
Someone destroyed it, you say? And so the first thing that came to mind was to destroy yourself, too? Seems awfully odd, doesn't it?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you said it yourself. Someone destroyed your beautiful dream and your life's work. But what are you doing now? Aren't you destroying the very last thing you have?
No, that's not it.
Show me your hand. Let me see it.
Huh? What are you doing?
No crystals. It looks like you aren't too far along.
I don't have much idea myself. What are you bonking me for?
A silly kid with a muddled head. You need some sense knocked into you. Living for a dream. That's quite the luxury for an infected. Most of us are just trudging along aimlessly, from one day to the next. We don't have that much longer to live. Why tire yourself out with goals and ideals? But you chose to make your dream come true, and that's impressive. There aren't a lot of people like you out there. But, you see, so long as you're alive, things will work out. You have more time than you think. Not like... I digress. It'd be a shame to give up just like that.
But what can I do?
I'm sure a cute little kitten like you has lots of friends. Why don't you go talk to them? You won't get anywhere mulling it over by yourself. If you've lost something, find it. If someone stole something of yours, find a way to steal it back. Give up like this, and you won't have a single thing left, you know? The bad ones will laugh even harder, and that's no fair to yourself. It's the bad ones ruining your dreams who should be thrown off the tower, not you, don't you think? The young feline looks hesitantly at the window, her face is shrouded in helplessness. Time drifts slowly by in the pitch dark of this abandoned tower. She spends a brief moment pondering in silence before finally letting out a long sigh and freeing an exhausted smile. It seems the weight on her shoulders is gone.
You're right.
Now, if you still feel down in the dumps, just cry it all out. Nobody's around to judge you.
No, it's okay. Thanks.
That's more like it. The Great Witch says, as long as the sun rises tomorrow, there is still hope. As long as there is a...
Miss Hayes, what's the matter?
Be careful. Stay away from me.
Miss Hayes, what's wrong?
Go. Hurry.
What's wrong? Why is your body so hot? Hang in there! Wake up! Somebody, please help! Miss Hayes, stay with me. We're almost to the city. I can barely carry you anymore. Sorry, I don't mean you're heavy. You're really very light. I just don't have much strength.
The girl in her back grows weaker and weaker by the minute. She can feel a vibrant life slowly fading away. A wet yet warm feeling gushes onto her back and gradually spreads all over.
What is this? Is it blood?
Dark red blood spills from the girl's mouth and nose, dripping onto the ground. Susie knows what this means. All infected do.
No, no, no! Hayes, please, I'm begging you.
Ever since she left home 5 years ago, she's witnessed the passing of many infected. With each death she's seen, she's grown increasingly numb to them. This is the fate that awaits all infected. But for some reason, she finds herself unwilling to bear the pain of this life disappearing before her.
Please, Miss Hayes, please, no. Hang on, we're almost there.
She sets the girl down to ease her pain. She tightly grasps Hayes' hand and tries her best to wipe away the blood on her face. Hopeless though it may be, she tries her hardest to stall the coming of death. Yet death draws ever nearer. It all seems to come to such a meaningless head.
Help! Help! Anyone, please! Help me! Help me!
Her low cries pierce through the empty night sky, echoing throughout the empty, abandoned streets. Just then, she hears someone walking slowly towards them. Susie, what are you doing here? Oh dear. Alright then. Jeez, okay. Should E2 Haze. I would feel the same way. Oh jeez. We should E2 Haze. Hello. No resolution? We keep going. Just give me a minute. No! Sengetsu, please! Oh my gosh. No, Mo, we're still not gonna go Sweeney Todd. Oh. Oh my gosh. Have you managed to keep track of the timeline a little? Not well. Not well. This was supposed to be a heartwarming story with Nami's kid. Ah. He's giving supportive therapy while quietly dying. Oh my gosh. Oh. I was not expecting this from Hayes. Goodness. Alright, just, give me a moment. It's a lot of readings! When you're just trying to die in peace, but you get distracted talking to Cutie down off a ledge. Oh, gosh. Oh, alright. Ah! Also, if you're new here and you've never been in stream and you're joining because of Golden Glow, I don't blame you at all. Please consider joining our Discord. There's an Arknights channel in the Discord. Grab the rules roll in the rules channel so that you'll be able to chit-chat, and if you want to talk about anything past where I'm at, or anything related to Act 2, because I've barely touched Act 2, or anything beyond that, there are spoiler threads. But if you'd like to join our Discord and talk about Golden Glow, please feel free, we would love to have you. Oh, goodness. Oh. Alright. Boil in this town like a great black pit in Burma. Oh my gosh! Alright, okay. Alright. We keep going. Oh, there's so much. Okay. Yes, that was 2 vignettes. Why is there still fire in the background? I don't like this. Oh, alright, 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 alright. We will all go together. November 23rd, 10:97, 8:45 p.m. I'm worn to the bone. Who do these people think they are, and where do all their funny ideas come from? What in the world goes on in their heads? These counselors are nothing but idiots!
so sorry you have to sit there noting everything they said. You must feel like a stack of broken records. Their proposals aren't even for the sake of the infected. How much speaking between the lines can an institution with the final say on infected capacity do? Are they under the impression no one has a clue what they're up to? Whatever institution gets to call the shots, whatever standards they allot work by once their shots are called, whatever work unit gets priority for taking on infected employees. Of course I know what's going on. It's all a game of interests. They haven't discussed the reality for the infected, but they don't wrestle over what benefits who either. So what is the sense in them prattling on in circles? The counselors are all noble sorts. Whether or not they'd give infected reality any thought, they don't and won't argue about slicing the cake in open view. They haven't hashed out a single thing since this meeting started. Each of them have been saying infected on loop, but they've made zero progress. Everyone's denying everyone else's motions, but nobody's even pulled out a single useful solution. What are they producing all these proposals for? That's their form of contract-free war, Skyfire. Victorian city councils all go through this rigmarole before the allocation of interests they actually mean ever gets carried out. And then that counselor Janeway, saying he's doing it to help the infected make more money, having more freedom of choice, living in a better quality of life. Oh, he makes himself sound so charitable. If we place no restrictions on the infected's work hours, then they'll be free to choose their own, and that's more money in their bank. Your imitation's startling. That smarmy hypocrite tone of his really makes my stomach churn. He knows full well just how scant infected pay can be, and the bulk of it doesn't even land in their own pockets. And he still acts like he's been pouring his heart out for... Ugh! He did suggest a plan of action. Reconstruct the infected neighborhood directly into a factory so all the people have work, assigned living quarters, and can provide for themselves. It's a patch on most countries' policies. You can't even argue that. Kuh. They're all too arrogant here. Something else up? Like those lords opposed to any new policy for the infected. Saying they want all the foreign infected out, no matter how long they've been here. They've settled down. They've already adapted to life here. All their proposals are just about driving these people out. And then what? You want those infected refugees running out their time in the wastelands? Have they thought for 1 second about where these people are at the ends of their rope going to go? That's a council for you. Excuse me? That's a council for you. If anyone here was actually looking out for the infected, then they wouldn't call it the council anymore. They'd call it an infected aid association. The aim of both sides is very clear. They want to rule out the most infeasible plans in public first, then negotiate concessions with others so they can find equilibrium, and that's business as usual. But a lot of people have been counting on the White Wolf count to declare where he stands. I think it caught everyone off that his vote was to abstain today. White Wolf Scamandros. He hasn't expressed any governmental viewpoint for a good half a year, and it's anyone's guess why. This shouldn't be. This can't be. I was the most naive one in the whole room! I thought there'd be a few clear heads at the very least. Even if they're out to keep Caledon running at status quo, at least they'd bring forth a few proposals that resembled reality. But they're just using the council as a place to game each other. What's driving them is how they alone can profit. Oh, you're repeating yourself, Miss Mountbellin. At least now you know they're all self-interested sorts when you go back in. The facts shouldn't shock you at this point. Hold on, I thought you didn't drink. If they think this is fine, then it's all going to blow up sooner or later. One day, sooner or later, mark my words. Constant oppression, constant exploitation. How long can this hold for? Do they really not understand? Nobody wants to live this way. Even if they only have the faintest glimmer of hope. They want to survive. They'll break their backs to survive. I know that full well! Miss Mountbellin, I think you lost the thread somewhere along the way. No one's born evil. No one's born stripping other people of their lives for fun. From the very beginning, they were all just infected, endeavoring to survive. And I'm just a friend endeavoring to stop you drinking anymore. Are they just meant to settle with being inferior? Tuck themselves away? Were these lords meant to be born as nobles? Meant to exploit them for their own interests? It's a house of idiots. If none of them ever think to rein it in, the infected are bound to revolt sooner or later. These ungrasped questions. Everyone's lives will be destroyed. We can't let all the reunion business happen again. No, we can't. And you can't take a single glass more. You've drunk plenty enough. Just leave it for a moment. Water? No! I was still drinking that! Give me another! They won't listen to me! I'm the one in the right! I'm the one in the right. Sticking fast to your own views is exactly why Counselor Angst fetched you. A noble in isolate with foresight and a clear mind. But those short-sighted Caledon Old Guard won't comprehend him. They would never reform unless their interests were damaged right before their eyes. Is that clear enough for you, Miss Too Much to Drink? I know I'll probably have to repeat myself once you're sober up again. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Huh? What are you crying for now? The glass stuck to my hand. No, it's not. No, it's not. I got it off for you. I got it off. It's not stuck. If they're all going to be so dead wrong and still think they're so right, then this world's done for. Oh, and she's out like a light. November 23rd, 1097, 10:45 p.m. Are you up? You passed out just like that in the middle of the dinner party. Even if you had me with you, that was all too careless of you. I feel sick. You know, I've been getting more and more fond of you. You're a spoiled rich lady, but your goodwill towards the infected and the rest of the destitute ends up so genuine anyway. You know how big the problem is in the city is, don't you? Don't you want to change Caledon a little for the better? And you're well aware I'm just a recorder from the town archives at the moment. If I want to climb my way up, I need the right person. How about you and I talk some back alley talk? You lead the four, and I'll be right there mucking with you? You know Counselor Jones? The one who signed the proposal in joint with Counselor Janeway? But in reality... part of the money they built the factory with gets allocated by Caledon Council, as it happens. And well, there's a giant question mark on if all the money's actually gone to the factory. A standard affair between Caledon's nobility, really. If you can think of a way to get to the bottom of this, then forcing them to compromise won't be a pipe dream. Wow. You really know a lot. Well, I've said my part. Now, have you heard any hearsay about? Tell me a thing or two. Let's exchange information. I have. I'm going to make them realize how wrong they are. I'm the one in the right. Brilliant. You're still drunk. Fine background, good of heart, understands a bit of politics, but has never gotten involved in any of the practice. Still a little naivete left. Her sort usually gets a nasty shock from how ruthless reality is. She's definitely heard about how it works on paper before, but this should be her first time witnessing any Victorian legislative assembly for herself. She reckons she knows it all, but she's got a long way to travel still. November 24th, 1097, 9:20 a.m. is it? No, I'm off today. Oh, Mr. Midley. I'm very sorry about that. Do you need anything? What? Counselor, no. Professor Angst. What's wrong with him? Sudden heart issues? Someone broke into his house last night? Is he alright? Is he at the hospital? Alright. If he's stable, then that's good. You should have told me last night. Should I go to the hospital right now? Event? You want me to attend for you? Not a problem. I'll get ready now. I understand. Inquire about infected opinion. Make the government's stance clear. Yes, I understand. What in the world? Petty thieves breaking into counselors' houses. Fine, I'm happy to go. I get to shed light on a few things I'm still curious about. My head's still pounding from last night. How did I return last night? It feels like I said so much at the dinner party. What did I tell Kite about? What did she even tell me about? Well, first things first. In an open area in the infected community, a large crowd of the infected are gathered. A blue-blooded member of the council wanting to chat with them. Now there's something new. With looks of both curiosity and doubt, they gaze at the tidily dressed girl before them. Didn't they say that Counselor Man was coming today? Look, see what I told you? None of those old codgers would come themselves. They hardly want to get up close with us. Fact remains, they sent someone at all, though. What are they up to? Ahem. Not a worry, everyone. Say whatever you want to say. I'll pass on all the issues you raised to Counselor Angst. You first. Why me? Why not you? We'll start with the man over there, then. Me? Yes. How long do you reckon you've been working here? Not more than half a year. Can't remember it now. So, whereabouts did you come from? Kazimierz. Ursus? Compared to before, how do you feel life is now? Is your daily workload too much? I don't have to risk my life down in the underground arenas, at least. Yeah, I can get by and scrape up a living. It's okay. They said being at this event would still count as work, and we'd still get paid. Is that true? That I can assure you. After the event's over, we'll reimburse you all. So, have you ever had your pay docked before? Or not come on time? You can tell me. It's alright. I wouldn't let your information slip. I see how it is, then. I'd like to ask. Your family lives about... Just right in this neighborhood. We're all in one bed, and they provided us bedding for the first day's wages. It's a bit thin, but we all squeeze up in the winter, so it's not that cold. Several people in one household. I see. So are there any elderly here? The factory won't take them on. They can't take the physical labor. The ones who have kids might be let in here to live, but it's hard to say. The ones without... Maybe they'll be work fit for old people, and they'll accept, but that's not easy either. Then can you tell me about your meals and pay here? Including if anyone's ever had their wages deducted? We eat straight in the factory. I get to eat a half-decent amount at least. Better than working on an empty tank. And pay? Well... thing about pay is, times are, the supervisor... He tells us the originium on us rubs onto the goods, and now the product's contaminated and they can't sell it, so they won't pay us. Those people, honestly, they do one thing and say another. It's always like that, and they said recently our factories had bad results, so they won't raise our wages. And will drag a whole lot out at once whenever they please. Hire new ones after a bit, and they get paid even less. We've got no room for a say. The council won't even let us in, and none of them listens. That much I've noted. Normally, now and then we'd head to a pub close by.
kick our feet up once we're off work. But this morning, I had a fire break out. Bloody right. There's just been no end to it lately.
A fire? The Green Spark Pub? When did it happen? Just this morning? How? What about the girl running the place? Is she alright?
That we're not too sure of ourselves. The regulars there said they've been searching for her all this time, but they haven't the faintest where she's run off to. What's happening?
What's going on?
Left side, right side, by the plan! Grab them all! Go!
An explosion? This is the scent of originium explosives.
Let go of me! Let go of me! What the hell are you lot doing? Who the hell are you all? Keep it down. Stuff their mouths.
Affected? Why? 4, 6, 8, 10. This is odd. Where did they all come from? Where are all the guards? What are they taking the workers for? What is it they want? No, hold on. They're tying them up right in the street, no hesitation. They were clearly ready for this. I need to see what this bunch intend on doing.
Take that girl away as well. You behave.
Let go of me! I can walk by myself!
Hurry it up! Move! Into the van! Is that everyone? Go! Take them all to the factory! Got them all, boss. Shut the door! Go, go, go!
It's been a 20-minute journey, and they've taken turn after turn along the way. These people are on the watch out. These ties are practically insulting, using material as regular as this. I could burn these to nothing in a heartbeat. Now we're at the factory. It's barren. Where are all the facilities? Strange.
Why are you taking us? Let us go! I've got a family waiting for me to send money back! Pete's sake, let us go! Shh, settle down. Now stay here. I'm telling you, someone will have the police on you, kidnapping all these people in the street. The sooner you let us go, the gentler they might be on you when the time comes. You're pulling my leg. The police? You think that scares us? Now shut your yaps and behave, the lot of you! You're all infected too! What kind of business is this? You'll be done for in the end if you carry on like this. You can zip it. Ugh. We said, be bloody have, okay? Keep prattling and you're done for right now. I'm warning you lot, don't try anything funny with us. If I find a single one of you even thinking of any Originium arts, I'll cave your head in, understand? Now be still.
These people, honestly, this is the least creative villainy. I won't let them off easily soon enough. But just what are they up to?
What about that counselor? Where's he? Weren't we nabbing an old man? Why have we got a little miss instead? Same difference, old boy, young girl. It's fine as long as we have them.
So they were coming after Counselor Angst.
So what now? We're waiting for the signal from the rest. Just get ready for now. Did everything end up here? We only took half. Then remember, when you head back, drop past the shop building by the old border part of the city. Do away with all the bomb stuff and the chemicals. It's dangerous leaving it there. Don't let it bite us in the arse. Right, the safe house and all that. I almost forgot. And the stuff the Danton brothers hid for getting out of the city. Make sure that's ready to go too. That's money, clothes, false IDs, and the essential weapons. Don't forget any of it. Oi, oi, take it easy. They're all listening. What's the matter? They're dead before they'll get to talk. Plunk those explosives in place. Move it! You lot watch these infected. We're off to work. Righto. Are those all bombs? The factory's got no machines. It's just bombs after bombs. Were they all moved here? It looks like I don't need to keep wasting more time. Lucky I'm carrying a reserve arts unit, or else things will be very tricky. She gives her ring a rub, the black gem's surface emitting a flicker of bright light. Hey, what happened to your ropes? Shh, keep it down. No matter what you hear next, just stay put and don't come out. Alright. Someone's running for it! How? Who tied the ropes? Oh, look at you, pretty little kitten. Thinking of scampering on your own? Look at that waist, though. I tell you, you put that in my hands and I could... Honestly, you people really sicken me. Boom. The violent sound of the detonation rings through the entire factory. Along with the raging flames of the Originium arts and fragments of the interior walls, several hooligans fall to the ground and are knocked out. The Originium crystals fall away from their bodies in the heat, dropping to the floor. Were these stuck on? No, wait. This is just glass painted black! Fake infected? The hell happened? You useless Alsacs! I told you to watch them! Some mess you've made! Who got you to do this? Why are you disguised as infected? No, let me be clear. You've no infected among you at all, do you? You bloody woman. Not half bad at this, are you? What's it matter if we do or don't? You're not getting out of here alive. Who's going to know the truth? Communicating with you lot is really wearing me out. What are you trying? Park yourself on back now, else I'm done playing nice. It's clear they'll kill to silence, but they're still menacing us into complying using their arms. There's no logic to it at all. Just try and threaten me with those weapons. Go on. How many people like you do you think I've dealt with before? The flames dance across the ground, drawing a brilliant show of firelight. Piled in a corner, the resin shells of the Originium bombs melt apart in the blaze. Their crystalline electronic components laid bare, they let out a boom. The cores of the explosives emit blinding rays of light, then deactivate. The bombs! The bombs got cooked! Why didn't they explode? What happened? Are you thick? It's Originium Arts! She's a caster! Shit, we're in for it now! I'm giving you two choices. First, you surrender nicely. I've got a lot I intend on asking you still. I'm not recommending the other choice, because right now I'm in a very bad mood. Piss off! Who do you think we are? Come on, boys, do her in! Do all these infected in! Excuse me? Do you not see those Originium arts just now? How many people in Caledon could pull off arts of that caliber? Are you still going to resist? What the hell is running through those brains of yours? Yeah, and what's all the fuss? You're just a caster. I've seen a sight and a half. The places I've been. We got casters too. Show me what she's made of. Go on. And I've had enough. Wait, no! We have to leg it! What now? Her! I just remembered! She's not a normal caster! It's King's Wand. She's that Mount Bellin family's... What? Enough questions. Run! A lively flame springs from the young lady's palm, its lick surging upwards. The sound of metal cracking under the sheer heat bursts forth before her, as if a gargantuan creature emerges from the blaze, awoken from its slumber. The flame's light laps past the shattered fluorescence, flowing over the pillars, the air warped and twisting in the heat's dance. Only the flames themselves, sweeping about the debris on the factory floor, shine brighter, fiercer, more brilliantly. The hooligans are wide-eyed and slack-jawed in terror, not daring to twitch a muscle. Amidst the sea of chaos, the flames' tongues play gently with the ends of the lady's hair, unable to harm her in the slightest. Kneel before the flame of the heavens! And all of it is thrown down, the resplendent red light filling their eyes, until soon enough they can see no more. The lady brings down her 2 arms, held high. That was marvelous. You're incredible. Are the others all right? Is anyone hurt? We're fine. We're all fine. The caster turns around, intending to help up the infected. When from behind, a figure hidden away in a corner comes charging at her. Shit, bloody caster! It's you or me! Watch out! Ugh. Who's there? From a staircase beneath the ceiling, a nimble silhouette quickly flits through the opening overhead, disappearing from Skyfire's line of sight. Miss Castor, are you still fine? I'm alright. Help me with the others. First things first, we all get out of here. November 27th, 1097, 6:40 a.m. Kidnapping infected, blowing up the factory. Right, though I still can't make sense of what in the world they were trying at. Odd indeed. What about those bandits you got? Did they say anything? Things were a bit of a mess there. I might have gotten slightly heavy-handed. Never mind. I won't ask for the details. Disguising as infected to bomb a factory. I do have a guess for what made them do this. Trying to capture those few runaways might pose some difficulty. It's not too realistic to hope the guards look into an infected community case either. And some other things are puzzling me about this. I could swear I saw... Forget it. Let's not mind this for now. Have any of you found Miss Susie yet? I'm sorry, but not yet. I've already sent people to search. The guards say they saw her there when it caught on fire, but she quickly ran off in tears. I'll search too if needs must. I'm a little worried for her. Mr. Root, open the door! Mr. Root! Huh? Mr. Root, I'm begging you, save her! We've got an infected who's almost gone. Help us! Susie, Mr. Red, what happened? It's kind of fascinating how it all intertwines together. Oh, goodness. It's kind of fascinating how it just sort of wraps around like this. Alright, hang on one sec. Okay. Sorry. They really wanted to do a whole event story without the gameplay in this one. I know, right? Jeez! So much going on indeed, yeah. It's amazing. Yeah, I mean, it's fantastic writing, being able to, like, track and twist and move everybody into where they need to be in every plot area. Oh gosh, okay. How someone being at the wrong place at the right time can change the life of so many other people by complete accident. I know, right? Jeez. Oh my gosh. It's like... Yeah, when you think about it, right? Because, like... Man. There's so many different overlaps, jeez. It feels so human, absolutely, yeah. Alrighty. Okay, whew, okay, give me like 1 minute. Alrighty. Alright, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. It really is a masterfully written event. It really is, yeah. One more. I think we can do one more. I just have to... I've got one more left in me. I'm kind of glad that we did Gamba first. Because I'm not mentally, like... It's getting to the point where my head starts getting a little dizzy. Alright. You'll be able to appreciate it even more when Zangetsu walks you through the timeline. Oh gosh. Timeline-wise, this is like... My gosh, I'm still not good with years. I remember 1097 is like the main year, right? But this would be... I'm not sure if this is... No, because they mentioned some name. Which name did they mention? Okay, timeline-wise, they mentioned the name of the White Wolf who couldn't attend the meeting, and that should give us a time frame of where everything is, because it would be before where we're currently at in the beginning of Act 2, because that was. Because the White Wolf dad would have been, I forget how long ago that was, though. I don't remember if that was months. I think it was months. But I know that that was... I know that that's, like, our key for where the timeline is. I could at least pick that up. Alright. Reunion arc starts around December 1096, ends in January 1097. Majority of things are in 1097, some stuff way in the past or in the future. So if that's 1097, and this is currently 1097 but towards the end of the year, so this would have been... This is after Act 1, before Act 2, and before Horn talking about her father, who got bitten by the winged reptile creature. Alright. I think it's like kind of slightly making more sense. Yeah, I understand that. County Hillock hasn't happened. I do understand that. Important thing is it's not too long before Act 2 starts. So I did understand that. I did pick up on the, I did pick up on Horn's father sort of being the mark of where we were at. I'm trying to get better at this. You mentioned reunion incident 2 years ago. Okay, wait. Mo, can you catch me up real quick? You do not play Arknights, right? You're just, you're watching stream for storytelling? Okay. So, because I know that you joined stream, a little bit later. I think you started watching the streams when I was doing side stories. So, the beginning of the main story, there was a whole Act 1, and we're currently at the very start of Act 2. So everything with Reunion is basically the story in Act 1, and then where we're currently at is in between Act 1 and Act 2, from my understanding. So this is before the storyline that you were on stream with Horn and Bagpipe and everyone. No White Wolf? Sabernator, thank you very much for following. Thank you, thank you. Different reunion event. Godothan event happened separately. Godothan. Okay, I'm not picking up on the Godothan event. I'm just... Oh. Okay, I'm getting confused who's talking to who, sorry. I'm just trying to catch up Mo because, Mo is just watching the stream for story reading and doesn't know all of Act 1. But Mo, I think that you saw the, little summary opening when we started Chapter 9. The like, little 10-minute thing. So that was the first act that we went through. Sabernator, thank you very much for following the channel. I hope that you have a good day. Thank you very much. Alrighty. We got one more. One more. For today. Alright. Granny! I will try my best with Granny. Alright, Granny. Let's see here. Lone Ranger. Clarify, the Godothan reunion incident mentioned here was a separate event to the main story. Okay, noted, noted. Alright. We can do this. Lone Ranger. November 19th, 1097, 7:44 a.m. Okay, we're going backward again. And you don't remember when someone first opened it up? Has to have been 2 months ago at least. But we always sealed this part off with planks. A few naughty kids pulled them off to climb in a while back. So it might just be the same story this time. Have you seen anyone go in or out? No, it's dark as night down there. Why would anyone... Alright, got it. This still isn't making sense. And it's so suspicious. I've already found 6 abandoned structures up till now where the entryways started being used again. Plenty of witnesses are testifying about dragging sounds from the underground channels at evening too. The atmosphere around the infected community just doesn't sit right. It feels like someone's fiddling about. Not one person's got a reason to be using these entrances again. Forget it. Enough of that for now. Both the littlest things and the biggest stuff the town's survival hinges on are just as important. Yep. Let's see what else there is. Oh yeah, burglary case at Count Bishmer's. Where do I start investigating that? Who would it be? Slipping past a noble's house, strict defenses, and stealing something isn't your standard thieves' fare. According to the Count's servants, the burglar pops in and out all over the infected neighborhood. So, they're either extra familiar with the terrain there, or have special originium arts. Of course, that's assuming the servants aren't lying to avoid responsibility. I don't think they would, though. I've heard a lot of similar reports the last 2 weeks. All signs say there really is some thief on the run in Caledon City. A very strange thief, special originium arts. Whatever, let's drop by the infected community and see. Granny, finally found you! Miss Sunny, calm down, what's the matter? My little palms run away. I've
been looking for 2 hours already. Help me find him. He usually listens so well. He's never run off before. What if someone bad finds him? No worries, missus. I'll help you look right away. Thank you, thank you. Did anything happen right before Palm ran away? Have you asked anyone nearby? Ah, don't rush, missus. Take it slow. An hour later. Over here, Miss Sunny. I found Palm. Oh, let me take a look. Phew, that's a relief. He's still all right. I'm so sorry to trouble you, Granny. I know you're so busy with work. Here I am making you search for a pet of all things. Don't worry about it. If Palm really did vanish, she'd be torn to pieces. I wouldn't call that nothing. But I heard John next door saying you aren't getting along too well with the guards. And they've even gotten you on your case a few days ago for something or other. It was nothing. But if you're going to raise a foul beast, Miss Sunny, I'd recommend keeping him in a cage. Things would get hairy if he bit anyone. Oh, you've got a point. Speaking of, missus, have you seen any strangers about the infected community lately? Strangers? Plenty of the people here come from other cities. Strangers aren't the strangest thing. I mean the sort that, might have uncanny originium arts. That sort of infected. Well, you know how the power went out in the neighborhood last month? Oh, yep, the case of some bad actor wrecking the community's generators, right? But we've never found the culprit. I did hear the supply got restored in no time, though. Did someone fix all the generators up? Right, I heard they got this incredible engineering caster in, and in a few hours, they'd already had the generators repaired. Question is, why did the community even ever have an engineer so great? Right, something's definitely odd about that. November 20th, 1097, 6:44 p.m. Here's my work report for today. If you could give it a look over, Governor. 2 robberies, an inquiry report on groomers in Caledon. Must be pulling my leg. What about the burglary at Count Bishmer's? How long do you think it's been? Get on it! Isn't that one only a day old? Is a day not enough? But I broke my back getting you as a temporary transfer. The mounted police were singing your praises as an investigator. And for what? A day's worth of time isn't enough for you? For one tiny case of property theft? It was the city council who barred me from the mounted police. Enough! You don't know respect. You talk back to your senior. Is this how the mounted police behave? I'm sorry, Governor! Investigated entranceways of abandoned structures. Turned out to be as suspicious as thought. Inquired with surrounding residents. What the hell is this? Weren't you told you could leave this be? Caledon City gets strange business day in, day out. And whatever else the bloody day feels like. If every one of the guards were as suspicious as you, we'd all be dead from the stress. But, Governor, if we let this all lie, then there's a real chance. Stop with the rubbish. Get out and investigate. Yes, Governor! November 22nd, 1097, 10:20 a.m. Little Susie! Let me give your ears a good rubby rub. What's the matter, sir? Matter, Officer Granny? Something at work, I imagine. Nothing much, just some hiccups lately with my job. Go on, what exactly is happening? It's not that big, to be honest. You've all heard the recent rumors in the city, I'm guessing. You mean those urban legends in the paper? Same as ever, I assume. Sounds can be heard from the city underground. Criminals have infiltrated the infected community, and so on. Right, I was wanting to investigate those. I wrote up a dedicated report over the past few days. But the guards don't care about any of it. They want me to keep my nose out of things. Do the mounted police investigate urban legends too? Come on, that's the wrong idea, Susie. My work experience taught me that when these rumors crop up in a city, usually they come from the criminal activity that hides behind it. Like the sounds from Underground 1. Did you know there's massive runs of logistics channels lying abandoned under the Caledon? Right. In the earlier years, back when the nomadic sectors were being planned, they drafted plenty of channels through structural layers. But following the city's development, a lot of the old plate's underground ways were too taxing to maintain, so they relinquished them all. Yep, for example, plenty of them run under the infected community. Do you get it now? If those rumors are true, then that means there are people doing something at evening in those empty logistic channels, out of sight. This is a bit scary, isn't it? It's too bad I still don't have any direct proof. I think you can worry yourself a little less about it. It's meant to be the gods' job, after all. If something does happen later, they're the layabouts. You've got nothing to fear. Well, if you put it that way. It's patrol hours right now, so I guess I'm a layabout myself, sitting here. We won't tell anyone. Little Susie, let me give your ears a good rubby rub. Go ahead, but careful of the static, okay? November 24th, 1097, 6:15 p.m. In front of the shambles of the Green Spark stands a thunderstruck Officer Grani. Before her eyes was that shop full of human warmth. Now, with its roof collapsed, walls crumbled, and nothing left but charred black wreckage. She stares blankly at the ruins in front of her, not daring to believe her eyes. But why? Why? Why would... Oh, Miss Grani, you're here now. What happened here? Why is this place... Too much for me to swallow, too. It could only be out of revenge, setting a place like this alight. Setting? Someone set this place on fire? What about the owner here? Where's that feline girl? Have you seen her? No, we haven't, but no one was in there last night when the fire went up. We're lucky no one's burnt, or worse. Who the hell did this? Anger. She clenches her fists tight. The pub she visits practically every week, the adorable owner lady, the diverting guests, a moment of rare respite in the city now turned to charred rubble. The anger flooding Granny's mind is hard to keep in check. Rarely is she ever this enraged. She's reached the point of wanting to bring justice to the culprit herself, no matter who it is. Hey, no going in! We still haven't cleaned up the debris yet! That's fine! I'm looking over the scene of the crime. I might find something in this. Don't bother, officer. The guards came over this morning. They looked all around, called it an accident, and left just like that. An accident? But didn't you say... That's just my opinion as a firefighter. We see a lot of things wherever we're called, and this we've seen. What's this? A scrap of explosive? Yeah, but the guards had us keep out of this, so I didn't say much. And nobody cares, really, about the infected community. It's all less said, the better. Can you pass this evidence on to me? Sure. It was burning my hand anyway. Didn't think I should hold it. And you're with the guards, at any rate. Let me see. Wait, hold on. These shards are from military-grade incendiary. I've seen this sort back in mounted police training. Is it just me, or are these shards familiar?
November 26, 1097, 7:15 a.m. So we meet again, Mr. Maud. The Mount? Did they just let you go? I thought they'd keep you in custody for longer than this. Don't take me in again, officer. I'm begging you. All I am's a handyman. I haven't bothered about with those infected in recent, I swear. Are you sure? Do you still remember that incendiary we confiscated from your loot a few days ago when I arrested you? You said you'd only bought one for self-defense. But military-grade bombshells have a very obvious, unique design. They're not hard to identify even when shattered. Can you guess where I found this little piece? If you're lying, it's another trip with me back to the guards. No, I'll tell you. Anything you want. I bought a case. I confess it. I bought a case. But I sold it all on to other people. The Danton brothers. I sold it to the Danton brothers. The Danton brothers? Who are they? Those two Syracusan immigrants. The two mafia henchmen. Go ask the people at the Boil. They know them. Then do you know why they'd want to burn down an infected community pub? I don't know. I swear, no idea. I didn't hear a thing about the pub. I got the firebombs from the black market at the Boil too. I swear, that's the honest truth. But the merchant there said he's got ways of getting goods done directly at the factory. Factories in Caledon? I think there's only Count Bishma's manufacturing military supplies. Do you know where the Danton brothers are? I'm not 100%. I just know they always hang out around the Boil. The Boil, huh? November 27th, 1097, 6:15 p.m. How many times have I had to tell you? Have you caught the burglar? Have you finished your patrols? Only you mounted police sideshow jugglers would obsess over the tiniest meaningless business. You call this meaningless business? Is it not? Is a single infected community pub burning down worth you spending 3 days to investigate? A short circuit in the mains. Offended a gang. A lightning strike. I can think of 100 other reasons still. Once you finally discover there was no culprit at all, who takes responsibility for all the cases this has held up? You? So what about this evidence? These military incendiaries were made at Councillor Bishma's factory, and were meant as supplies for the Victorian army, but they circulated into the black market. Doesn't this warrant investigating that factory? That's Count Bishma's estate. You're saying you'll sweep a member of the council's factory? You've got some brass. Military incendiaries. The underground black market. The evidence is all in front of you. Why are you still playing the idiot here? Don't tell me. You got a piece of these black market deals too? You! Do you know what you're saying? You dare tell me this to my face? Who do you think you're fooling? Count Bishma's your own relative, isn't he? You... How did someone like you get into the position of captain of the guards? You don't have a care in you for infected community cases, and you turn a blind eye when gangs from the Boil cause disaster. And now you're not going to look into something this massive? Then what is your job? You've abandoned your duties! Is there still anyone in the Caledon Guards qualified to enforce the law? So you're going to mutiny? I'm a mounted police officer on temporary transfer here by the City Council. Right now, I'm the one in charge of the mounted police of Caledon City. You and I are of the same rank. You should have no authority to order me. Fine then. I just knew you bumpkin lot would... You wait. You just wait until the Duke's back from Londinium. I'll report to him in full detail just the kind of attitude you mounted police bring to your work. Suit yourself. Goodbye. Low circus spectacles. Damn black backwater blood. You wait until the Duke's back. You'll get your damn dues. November 28th, 1097, 7:15 p.m. White House Pub, The Boyle, Caledon. What are they doing? They set us back a whole day. You think it's some kind of slip-up at the factory? Then what do we do now? We hold on a little longer. If we still don't get the news by the evening, we dip out. Pronto. Is there anything I can do for you?
Evening. I'm looking for two people they call the Danton brothers, and I've heard some say they see them come by this pub sometimes.
Shit! We got the gods in here! Don't panic. We're in the Boyle. What's she gonna try?
Ha! Found you!
So, what does, fine mounted police officer want with a pair of law-abiding brothers?
I'll need you to come with me to the guards about a case of arson in the infected neighborhood. Early morning on the 24th. I have a few questions I'd like to ask.
And if we politely decline?
Please, comply with law enforcement's work, Mr. Danton.
Easy there, Mount. This is the Boyle you're in. Your word isn't law here. Get out. You're not welcome at my bar.
In an instant, the atmosphere in the pub begins to strain. A few bruisers with vicious looks rise from their seats. They pull out weapons, eyeing the pint-sized officer with malice.
This is Caledon's Boyle, Senora. You fancy coppers don't fit in here. Go on back to helping the infected scrub their chamber pots. That sounds about right for you.
9 people. I've got plenty to write once the report comes.
November 28th, 1097, 7:50 p.m. Streets of Caledon. Butter it! Quick! She's right behind us! My hand's broken! Suck it up and keep running! This mount's crazy! We can't beat that shit! Are they all like her? Save it! Go for the infected ghetto. The layout's all screwy there, we still got a chance. Did we shake her? Shut up. Keep it down. She didn't see us. We hide here, we're gold. Son of a bitch, something's wrong with this mount. How the hell did she even find us? You save your breath.
Who are you?
Huh? Where'd the brat come from?
This is Miss Witch's house. What are you doing in here?
Shut her up. The mount's right outside. Stupid little punk. I oughta...
I get it. You're bad people.
The immature witch extends her right hand, and a purple thunderbolt leaps from it.
Shoot, where'd they run? Hello, can I ask if you've seen...
Just as the Karanta officer starts talking to a nearby resident, 2 men dressed in black fly out from the window of a building not far away, hitting a wall with 2 heavy thuds. Hot, hot, hot! Little shit! Cavolo, stupid infected! Gonna get her! I swear.
Great, so this is where you 2 hold up.
Shit! Cheese it! And the hell too! The abandoned section! There's a safe house there! November 28th, 1097, 8:59 p.m. Disused border sector of Caledon. 2 black suits huff and gasp as they run through the deserted streets. And the pint-sized Karanta officer is hot on their tails. I think we lost her. I asked we lost her. You think you can lose a Karanta officer in the city? Keep running! How much farther? Almost there. Right up front. Made it. In here. Our contact was here. The safe house is shot to hell. Save it. They said they'd ready up any clothes and fake IDs for skipping town. Put 'em here. There's a hidden passage through the old logistics channels. We'll find a way to slip out.
Hiding in a building, huh? Not planning to give up. Don't test my patience, alright? We're on the edge of the city. You can't fall back any further now. And let me remind you two, hiding in that building to ambush me isn't going to do anything for you, okay? Keep resisting and you'll only keep piling on the charges against you. Put down the crossbows and bombs and surrender this instant!
What the hell? Where is everybody? The lights are dead! This room's a goddamn mess. Where's all that piled on the ground? I can't even tell. You just knocked something over. What the hell's that smell? It's too dark, I can't see anything! Why'd they pile up all this crap? They trying to pull something? This stinks to high heaven. Where's our contact? I don't like this. This building ain't right.
If you still won't come out, I'll have to break it by force. About time you witnessed a mounted police officer's true strength.
The pint-sized officer reverse grips her pike and lowers her body. She lifts it over her head, originium arts coalescing at its tip. The pike wholly bathed in a dark red luster in the black of the night.
I haven't used this maneuver in a long, long time. Don't blame me if anyone gets hurt, alright?
Do something! She's gonna break down the door! Don't panic. Calm down. Flashlight. You got it or not? What kind of mook carries a goddamn flashlight around? Firebombs. You had one left, right? You gonna burn the place down? Dumbass, you throw the bomb in there first. We escape before the fire spreads. The house goes up and that B-cop ain't gonna follow us. 2 fouls, 1 stone. Makes sense. Let me see. The imposing black suit pulls the ring on an incendiary meant for military use and tosses it into the depths of a pitch-black room. However, the moment the flare lights up is the moment they finally realize just how stupid a decision they've made. Within the cramped, dilapidated room sits a great pile of originium explosives and hazardous chemicals. The bucket they knocked over earlier was filled with high-concentration raw ketan, now spilled all across the floor.
I'm going to count from 3, and that's your final chance! 3, 2, 1!
The collapsible military pike shoots forth like lightning, smashing apart at least 10 centimeters worth of concrete wall and tearing through the structure. But in the following instant, the sound of an explosion as grand as thunder rolls across the entirety of Caledon. Harsh firelight follows a mushroom cloud straight into the skies, shining over the abandoned plate through the Godothan night and across the southwest harbors of Victoria. In the wake of the cabin's explosion, the surrounding ground caves in entirely, crashing down to the city's plate's structural layer. And that layer being in deep disrepair, it continues its collapse, dropping down and down, letting out an unending, rumbling roar. Where the cabin once stood now resembles a direct strike from a high-speed battleship bombardment. Only a massive pit filled with thick smoke remains to tell the tale. The suspects, the evidence, and the truth are all blown away into this black smog along with the abandoned building, trailing high and away with the wind. What happened? Blown head over heels by the shockwave, the Victorian mounted officer now stares in bewilderment at the entire sight before her. Nothing that just happened has processed for her yet. November 28th, 1097. Nighttime in Caledon City finds itself exceptionally lively. Amazing. Oh my gosh. Oops. Oh. For a short moment, we got a glimpse of 6-star Granny Altar. Granny would make a great altar. I would love that. Finally, a bit of levity. I needed that. That was a fantastic way to wrap it up because I really, really needed that bit of levity. Oh. I definitely needed that after what we've gone through. Oh my gosh, I love Granny. Also, quick question. The brothers, are those the same people that we've dealt with in Lundman? Because I swear I remember them also being called brothers. Have they just been, like, around Terra? No? No? Okay. No, I'm losing it? Okay, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. It's a tame swear? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, good. I was like, the chance it's gonna be anything close to Fiametta's swear is very, very low possibility, but not zero. Okay, thank you, Johnny, I appreciate it. I feel like if it was anywhere near that case, you guys would have warned me ahead of time. True Stargazer way? No! No! Oh. Oh my gosh. Them thugs were like me, instantly going for the bomb, like me gravitating instantly to the patent prism for the mail club. No thoughts, just action. Oh my god. Aww. The brothers in Lundman had their own sprites. If you're speaking of who I think you are. Oh no. I'm not talking about the wolf guys. I'm talking about a side story with the two brothers, like or two sprites that I could have sworn also said they were brothers, but I could be very wrong. No. I'm not confusing Gambino and Capone. No. No. I know that they have very, very different sprites. I know that they're like, Lupo. I'm not confusing the Lupo. Specifically those generic sprites. I could have sworn they said that they were brothers at some point in some Lundman story, but I think I could have sworn. I don't know. I'm just going crazy, that's all. Brothers could be, also be a way of talking to each other instead of being actual brothers, like the Daltons. Okay, yeah, no, that's fair, that's fair. Okay, no, generic henchman is fine. I could have sworn that there was some other event with generic henchmen that were also brothers, but I could just be losing it, which is very possible, because there's so much to keep track of! More than one pair of Italian brothers in the world, unrealistic writing, SMH my head. It kind of would have been funny if they were going all around Terra, if they were in Lundman, if they went from like Syracuse to Lundman to Victoria. That would be amusing. I don't think they'll show up again after this. No, probably not. Probably not. It's a small world after all. Me and MG and Victoria doing crimes nearly accidentally lit up explosives and we die. So who's charging after you then? Who's charging? Probably Vesa because CIA. There need to be a bit more than them just being brothers, although they do have Syracuse and sprites. Yeah, that's why I was like, when I first saw them, I'm like, is this gonna be some stupid case where I accidentally end up giving them an Italian accent, and then it turns out that they're, like, from Victoria, and they should sound completely different, and then they're like, oh, they came here from Syracuse, and I'm like, oh, great, I know how to handle that. Is Vesta pint size? No. It could be your own harmless headcanon where they're the same brothers. There you go. What I do? Oh, we were saying that if MG and Zangetsu were being Syracuse and crime brothers in Victoria, then you would play the role of Grani, charging at them relentlessly without stopping. But if you're not pint-sized... I love Grani. Oh gosh. Sure, we can find some way for Vesta to be pint-sized. I mean, you know, there's a million Vestas. Surely they're not all the same size. Alright. I think we are going to wrap it up there. I'm so happy that this last story had so much more levity. So much easier, so much kinder to us. A little bit of a reprieve. I'm very grateful for that. Alright. We will be continuing this on Saturday. We will wrap up this Vignette series, and then we've got a bunch of operator records to do, which will be interesting. I'm not entirely sure what... Did I write anything for Thursday? I don't even know what I have for Thursday. I feel like I wrote something, and I don't even remember. Alright, anyway. If you're new here, if you're new to the stream, definitely consider joining our Discord. We have a very active Discord. There's an Arknights channel. There are also threads in the channel if you want to talk about anything that would be spoiler-related for me, because I really try to avoid spoilers. And make sure to grab the rules role. Make sure to go into the rules channel and grab the role in there so that you're able to talk in the rest of the Discord. We would be happy to have you there. The Discord is very nice, very active. You will definitely enjoy it. And with that, I hope you have a finishing horn plush. Thank you! Okay, sounds good. Alright, I'm gonna make sure that I get the line art for that, like, sorted beforehand so that we're good to go. Alright, thank you very much for the reminder. Have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, or night, stargazers. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And all the best.